Hello, my name is Corey. Welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. If you have been here before, thank you for coming back. For the most part, when I've been on here, it's been talking about my denture journey. So no matter where you are on your denture journey, it's going to be different for every person. As you can tell, I'm still new at learning how to speak. That's normal. And to start out foremost, it has been brought to light that it isn't Aspen Dental's fault. Everybody's temporary dentures, for the most part, don't fit. They're made large for swelling, they say. And they flop. And that is just part of it. For the first 6 months, it's going to be hard. So just prepare yourself for that. And a lot of it is mind over matter. Because let's face it, you can't eat. Nothing's the same. Everything is different as far as your intake on food. I know for me, the hardest part was not really eating anything for 27 days. Anything I ingested, it had to be liquid form. So it was a lot of protein drinks, Ensure, just all kinds of different things I tried to get nutrients in. So it's normal to lose weight at first. It's normal to be spitting out bone. That's normal. Even after your soft relines, you'll find out that it still isn't right. But that's normal. And I guess part of the problem for me is that I expected it to be like the commercial, where you see somebody sitting there all happy and smiley and talking about how wonderful their life is since they got dentures. Well, what they leave out is the 6 months of hell or a year before that. So don't go by that. Just know that it's relearning. It's relearning how to speak. It's relearning how to drink. It's relearning how to chew because you have no jaw power. So you have to learn how to maneuver these things that don't fit. So then you go into the adhesive mode where you're just so sick of it. You're ready to try the adhesive, any kind of adhesive. So I did try the Polygrip. I didn't like it so much. Then I tried Fix-It-In. I liked it because your mouth is sore. Like it's been almost a month and I still have stitches in my mouth. So when you press on them, they're like, ugh, get it stopped out. So I was trying Fix-It-In, the gel form, so to speak. And that was really nice because it was cushiony. And so it took away some of that really hard, if you tried to bite, it didn't hurt so bad because when I bite or put too much pressure, it feels like knives are going in here. That's normal. Whatever, not complaining is what it is. So then Brian Wood, thank you very much. He said, try Fix-It-In, the powder, extra hold. All right, so I thought, man, I will try anything. So I watched videos on how to do it. Plus he told me. So I was a little apprehensive because I'm like, I've spent a lot of money on everything that is needed. There's so many different things. So I went out and got it, and I watched a video on how to do it, and it's really simple. All you do is in the morning or whenever you choose to put your dentures in, you make sure they're clean, soak them, whatever. And all I did is after I was done rinsing, cleaning, I set them there and I put a fair amount of powder in there, and then I turned them over and dropped them lightly on my washcloth, and then that got rid of all the excess powder. But you know how... If you're a guy, you might not understand this, but then you might if you're a good cook. You know how when you line a pan with flour so things don't stick, you have to get it all juiced up, and then you put the flour, and then you tunk it around. It's kind of like that in a smaller version. So I turned it over and dropped it lightly, but then I went along the edges first. That's Snooky. Okay, here we go. He's going to do the barking thing. Anyway, I went along the edges first and got rid of all the excess powder. That's what they say. And then it happened. You know how when you're putting your clip into your revolver and you go click and you have that secure feeling, it's kind of like that. And if you're against guns, I'm sorry, but they're good for defense. Anyway, back to the dentures. As soon as I put it in, click, it held on. And if you know from liquid, you gotta bite and get them seated and all that business. It was great. All I did was put it in and it instantly held, top and bottom. I love it. So that's what I've learned. Fix-A-Dent powder, extra hold. Some people say it's messy. I suppose it could be if you weren't controlling yourself. Right? Anyway, so that works good. So what is today's video about? Learning to be patient. Everything will pass. It's not necessarily the place that you're going. Everybody has rotten fitting dentures at first. The majority of people. So don't worry. Take your time. Be patient. I'm finally able to, yesterday, I ate some mandarin orange fluffy stuff. If you know what that is, it's great. I actually got to eat it and chew it and swallow it without plates flying all over or moving around. And I am being patient with myself, and I'm not being so self-conscious in public, because I figure the majority of people don't know me, so they don't know how I should be speaking, blah, 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 right? Because at first you're fumbling and you're trying to get out words, and about the only thing that doesn't sound the same, S's, I'm getting better at those, or sh sounds. Anything that has a sh, like shoot, shucks, whatever, that doesn't sound right. So, and I'm thinking that it won't ever, but that's okay. People can just think I have a speech impediment. Now I am a proud owner of it. I'm going forward. So anyway, I'm here to tell you it will get better. Just hang tight, you know, have a good sense of humor. Laugh at yourself, because there are going to be days when you're like, oh, what was I thinking? But for the most part, I don't miss all the throbbing in my mouth, the toothaches. You will feel throbbing, but not the hurting kind. You'll feel your heart pounding and these things. It's like, vroom, vroom. But it's not a hurting throb. You could probably do your pulse on your throbbing, count the throbbing in your jaws. But anyway, it's good. It's working out. I am ready for the next part. I know it isn't going to be perfect, but it's okay. I'm happy. I'm happy with my smile, and everybody's not looking at my teeth like, what's going on in there? And I don't see any look of horror. Some people look at me like, ooh, did you see her teeth? So I'm happy with my smile. I will look forward to my permanent ones being whiter. That'll be nice. And I'll be looking forward to a better fit. But until then, I'm really loving this. Today I'm going to do the time test to see how long it stays secure. And they aren't rocking in there. You know how sometimes with the gel, you can feel them rocking back and forth? So I'm liking it. Anyway, you guys, thanks for coming. Please come back. Come back and visit. And if you have anything to say that's good, positive, put it down below. If you don't, move along. I think after yesterday, you know my feelings on that. But besides that, go forward. Let's be light in the dark world, okay? We're in this together. Let's get through this together. Go team. So, take care of yourselves. I'll keep you updated on how this is going, on if I find any new things that I like to use that work, that I can honestly endorse, because I'm not going to lie to you. And I think people like it when you don't lie to them, when you're upfront and just say, hey, it's like this. Don't worry about it. It's going to pass. Because when you're in it, you need to hear that from people, because you kind of think you're on an island once in a while, like, oh, nobody knows what I'm going through. But yes, people know. People do have empathy, and they do understand. So don't think you're going crazy. This too shall pass, and it'll be okay. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day, and thank you. Bye.